Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. And our players are back with smiling faces. Sakshi Malik, PV Sindhu, and other players who performed well but could not win the medals. So look at the situation. America is a country with a population of 32 crores. India is a country with a population of 130 crores. And India in the Olympics did not win even a single gold medal. Altogether, India won two medals, so one silver and one bronze. And these two important people. But when it comes to United States of America, it won 46 gold medals. 46. That is really, really wonderful. What happened to the talent that is present in India? India has the talent, there is no doubt. But unfortunately, the talent is not being tapped. There are so many Deepas, there are so many Sakshi Maliks, there are so many, this Sindhus. But unfortunately, so they are not being tapped properly. Otherwise, here, if you look at, Sakshi Malik, she was denied, she was refused. So to go for wrestling, and she was criticized, she was insulted. But yet, she could go ahead, and today, she became so one of the fame for India. And because of her, so we got a medal today. So that is the reason why tapping this talent is very, very important, and unfortunately, that is being missed. Otherwise, with 130 crores population in India, so we could better win more medals rather. So not just this one and two. So every time it is happening with one or two medals, this India is getting satisfied. And whenever our players like Sindhu and Sakshi Malik, wonderful people, so they are winning something, and the governments are announcing lots of packs for them. It's good, they deserve it, and they're queuing up to meet this person, and so they are being felicitated. They deserve everything, but what the government is supposed to do is that hunt for the talent, and try to identify them and try to motivate them by sponsoring them. If government can do it with wholeheartedly, so then obviously we'll see more Sindhus and more Sakshi Maliks. Look at it today, the pathetic situation in Telangana today in Hyderabad. When PV Sindhu reached Hyderabad, the felicitation is going on. The Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana, he offered, he announced that, so for next Olympics in 2020, a better coach will be provided to Sindhu. Is it a statement to be given by a minister, that to deputy chief minister of a state? So better coach will be offered to PV Sindhu so that she will be winning gold medal. She will be winning, that's a different thing. But what is the meaning of this better coach? She is under the training of one of the eminent persons, Gopi Chand, Pullela Gopi Chand, and he also proved his best. So the best of the coaching has been provided to Sindhu, but unfortunately, she could not win, this gold medal, though she fought fantastically. And of course, so she'll be trained more. Maybe Gopi Chand also learned something now. So the focus will be there on 2020 that can be done by Gopi Chand and Sindhu. And on a dais on the day number one, when they visited, this India, when they came back to India, so giving such type of statements will definitely demoralize the coaches. Hopefully, Sindhu will not accept that, right? I think, right? She will not be accepting that, and obviously she'll be continuing with the Gopi Chand only. And in next Olympics, we'll see that she'll be winning, the gold medals. So once again, so we congratulate her, and now itself we, this wish her all the very, very best for the next Olympics. Clear? And definitely the Indian medal tally will increase and improve like anything. That's the reason why. So this is not the just day one or two. So we speak about this and forget about this. No. So this motivation has to continue, and especially for the girls, rather for the entire youth in India. Rather for entire youth in India, today this Sakshi, Malik, and Sindhu, so they are considered to be the source of motivation. By looking at them, the young players must play really well and perform well, and they will also be going to this top tournaments and winning the medals. Clear? And of course, next Olympics will be in 2020. 4 more years are there, but in between we'll see so many tournaments, and in those tournaments, so our this Sakshi, Malik, and Sindhu, they will be winning so many medals. Clear? So we wish them all a very, very good luck. And apart from this, when it comes to RBI, Reserve Bank of India, and Raghuram Rajan, the governor, as of now, so his term is going to be completed by September 4th, and we have a new gentleman there, one of the excellent personalities who has been well acquainted with the monetary policy and economic policy in India, Mr. Urjit Patel. So he will be the new governor of RBI. Right now, he is the deputy governor, and he is being elevated to the position of the governor of RBI. Right? So now, so next topic, what I would like to discuss is with respect to the sun. Sun, the sun. So this is called Aditya, and it's always mysterious. So and this it's always interesting to study about this sun, and ISRO is venturing for that. Our Indian Space Research Organization is venturing for that, and a satellite is being sent to study the sun. It is going to happen in the year 2020, and this is called Aditya L1. And this is going to be launched in the early 2020 through PSLV XL, Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle XL. So regarding that, I have some information. I'll show you that information, and let's try to understand that. Right? Now, look at this. I'm opening the document. Aditya L1. So this is Aditya 1. See, initially it was Aditya 1. Later it has been renamed as Aditya L1. This mission satellite carrying one payload, that is the Visible Emission Line Coronagraph, VELC, and was planned to launch in a 800 kilometers low Earth orbit. A satellite placed in the halo orbit around Lagrangian point 1, that is called L1, of the Sun-Earth system, has the major advantage of continuously viewing the sun without any eclipses. So meaning there will be no this obstructions, and this Aditya L1, this is a satellite. So once it is placed over there, it will be continuously viewing the sun, and there will be no obstructions, no eclipses. So that position is very, very important. That's the reason why the Aditya 1 mission has now been revised to Aditya L1 mission, and will be inserted into a halo orbit around the L1, which is 1.5 million kilometers from the Earth. And this is going to carry additional 6 payloads with enhanced science scope and objectives. Look at this. What is the purpose? The purpose is this. This is basically meant to observe only the solar corona, the outer layers of the sun, extending to thousands of kilometers above the disk. That is nothing but photosphere, is termed as the corona. Just wait for a minute. I'll show you a diagram. It has a temperature of more than 1 million degree Kelvin, which is much higher than the solar disk temperature of around 6000 Kelvin. How the corona gets heated to such high temperature is still an unanswered question in the solar physics. Just a moment, I'll show you this diagram. Please have a look at this. Okay, I have downloaded this diagram. Please look at this. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And see here, my dear close friends, if there is a question in the examination with respect to Aditya and in the main examination, so you better draw this picture and try to point it out so that it becomes easy for the examiner to understand that you understood this concept very clearly, and good marks will be given to you. Is that okay? Core, radioactive zone, convective zone, photosphere, chromosphere, corona, sunspots, granulation, and prominence. I have some more information with me. You please have a look at this. So when it comes to the sun, unlike, so these are the basic points. These are the basic points. Most of you may be aware of this, but let me speak to you on this. Unlike the earth, the sun is completely gaseous. There is no solid surface on the sun. The density and temperature of the gas changes drastically from the center to the outermost regions. You must have learned about all these things while you are reading about the geography. In the core of the sun, the density is as high as 150 grams per cc, that is cubic centimeters. Clear? The temperature patterns in the sun are not well understood. The core has a very high temperature of 15 million degrees Kelvin. As you move away from the heat producing core to the temperature to the core, the temperature drops to about 6,000 degrees at the photosphere. It is the effective surface of the sun. But the point here is that there is a puzzling thing is that the temperature then rises. As you are moving away, the temperature has to come down and it is coming down. But after a period of time, again the temperature is increasing, the temperature is rising. Clear? That is the reason why. So this is called the puzzling thing. Is that the temperature then rises again to more than 2 million degrees in the corona, which is the furthest layer from the core. Clear? Researchers are currently investigating what might cause the sun to have such a curious temperature profile. Right? And kindly see here, you need to be thorough with this. There may be a possibility of a question on this one in the main examination. And ISRO is always there in the news, and the most beautiful thing is that almost every launch that is being taken by ISRO is a successful one nowadays. Clear? It's a wonderful full thing. And in the coming 4 years, ISRO is going to launch 70 more satellites. Clear? And out of those satellites, one is this Aditya L1, and this maybe by the mid of 2018, ISRO is also going to launch Chandrayaan 2. That will be really very, very interesting. Chandrayaan 1, I think we have discussed many times. So now this is not in operation because there is no connectivity between Chandrayaan 1 and ISRO now. And Chandrayaan 2, so which is a much developed one. Clear? I spoke to you with respect to Chandrayaan 2 quite some time back, right? And including these two, 70 satellites are going to be launched by ISRO in the nearest future. Clear? And I'll stop at this stage. We'll meet tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll take up an issue and we'll have a discussion on that. So thank you so much for being with me, and I wish you all a very good luck. Thank you.